Level 1, the Ryadovoy. You are 18 years old, and the world has shrunk to the size of a muddy trench in the outskirts of Smolensk. You are a Ryadovoy, the lowest rank in the Red Army, the entry point for every soul caught in this mechanical meat grinder. You have no command authority. You are simply a body meant to fill a gap in a rifle squad or haul shells for an artillery crew. Your reality is the smell of wet wool from your overcoat, the shinel, which grows twice as heavy when soaked by the autumn rains. Your duties are a cycle of exhaustion, following barked orders, scrubbing the cosmoline grease off your Mosin Nagant rifle, and digging fieldworks until your palms are a map of burst blisters. When you sleep, it is on a bed of pine branches, your feet wrapped in onuchi, foot wraps that never truly dry, leaving your skin pale and smelling of rot. Your meal is a piece of rye bread so hard you must soften it in a canteen of lukewarm water. Promotion here isn't about ambition. It's about steady service and not screaming when the mortars start to fall. On your shoulders, the 1943-style boards are plain and empty of stripes, but they carry the Golden Star emblem at the top, a universal symbol that reminds you that you belong to the state. You are a ghost with a serial number, waiting for the first winter to decide your fate. Level 2, the Effrator. You survived the first winter. That alone makes you a veteran among the terrified boys arriving on the supply trucks. You have been promoted to Effrator, the first step above a private, a rank for those who showed they wouldn't break under fire. You still don't command large units, but the sergeants now look to you to supervise the new meat, the recruits who don't know how to keep their powder dry or their feet clean. You are the bridge, the one who sets the example in the squad. Your shoulder board now carries a single, narrow, horizontal stripe beneath that same golden star. That stripe is a heavy burden. It means you are the first one the sergeant yells at when the foxholes aren't deep enough. You spend your nights trading your meager ration of Majorca tobacco for an extra pair of dry socks. You've learned that the smell of iron in the air means an artillery barrage is coming. You've learned that survival is a habit, and that one stripe on your shoulder means you've survived long enough to be responsible for someone else's life. Level 3, the sergeant ranks. The war grinds on, and the vacancies in leadership are filled with the blood of the reliable. You are promoted to Malachi Sersant, a junior sergeant, and for the first time, you have the lives of 6 to 12 men in your hands. You are an NCO now, the essential link between the men in the dirt and the officers in the bunkers. You direct basic maneuvers, shouting over the roar of T-34 engines, ensuring that the fire is concentrated where it matters. Your shoulder board now displays 2 narrow horizontal stripes. Soon, after a brutal counteroffensive, you become a full sergeant. You command a full squad of 14 men, and you are responsible for everything: their training, their equipment readiness, and their courage. You are the assistant to the platoon commander, the man who actually knows who has a fever and whose rifle is jamming. 3 stripes now sit on your shoulders. The smell of cordite and burnt oil is permanently etched into your skin. You no longer dream of home. You dream of a clean bore and a full magazine. Level 4, the Starry Sersant and the Starshina. You have become a professional of death. As a Starry Sersant, senior sergeant, you stand above the squad leaders, acting as a deputy platoon leader. You oversee multiple fire teams, coordinating the junior sergeants who look to you with the same terror you once had. Your board has 1 wide horizontal stripe, a mark of seniority earned through 1,000 small skirmishes. Finally, you reach the pinnacle of the enlisted world, Starshina. You are the company's senior leader, the right hand of the commander. Your job is logistics and discipline. You manage the bread, the bullets, and the punishments. You are the one who collects the ID papers of the dead and ensures the survivors are fed. Your shoulder board carries the wide stripe with a vertical bar, the hammer. You are a respected, feared figure who maintains the company's soul amidst the chaos. You have reached the top of the trenches, but the war is far from over. Level 5, the Madshi Lieutenant. You have crossed the invisible line that separates the men from the masters of their fate. You are no longer one of the boys huddling for warmth. You are a Madshi Lieutenant, the first commissioned officer rank in the Red Army. Your promotion likely came from a frantic wartime training course or a battlefield commission given because you were the only NCO left standing after the last assault. You now command a platoon of 20 to 45 soldiers. While you have a platoon sergeant to assist with discipline and training, the weight of the tactical orders, the when and where of life and death, rests solely on you. Your shoulder board features a single silver star placed on a central vertical stripe. In the gray light of dawn, that star feels like a target. You've traded your rifle for a TT pistol and a map case, and the smell of the trench is replaced by the metallic scent of a radio and the bitter ink of casualty reports. You must direct maneuvers and ensure your platoon is ready for operations, knowing that as a junior officer, your life expectancy is measured in days. Level 6, the Lieutenant and Starship Lieutenant. If you survive the first few weeks of leading charges, you become a Lieutenant. You are now a standard junior officer, responsible for 30 to 50 soldiers. Your duties have expanded to supervising grueling field training and carrying out the specific tactical orders handed down by the company commander. Your shoulder board now carries 2 silver stars on the central stripe. Soon, if your leadership is recognized in the heat of battle, you rise to Starship Lieutenant, the senior lieutenant. You are now a deputy at the company level, the man who must step into the void and lead the entire unit when the commander falls. You oversee multiple squads, ensuring discipline doesn't crumble under the weight of constant retreat or the exhaustion of endless advance. Your shoulders now carry 3 silver stars. The universal golden star at the top of your board remains, a silent witness to the men you've seen disappear while you climbed this ladder. Level 7, the Capitan. You reach the rank of Capitan, a key figure in the company level hierarchy. You command approximately 100 to 150 soldiers. You are supported by several platoon commanders and a Starshina, but the tactical organization of the entire company is yours to manage. You are no longer just fighting. You are managing logistics and maintaining discipline across a formation that is constantly being bled white and replenished with strangers. Your shoulder board now features 4 silver stars on the central stripe. Promotion comes through proven service or graduation from advanced officer training, but for you, it feels like a reward for simply refusing to die. The smell of the company is the smell of unwashed bodies, cold soup, and the sharp ozone of a nearby Katyusha strike. Level 8, the Mayor and Podpovnik. The war moves from the scale of meters to kilometers as you become a mayor, the first of the field officer ranks. You command a battalion of 300 to 600 soldiers. Your perspective shifts. You no longer see the individual faces in the mud, but the coordination of multiple companies, artillery support, and supply lines. Your shoulder board changes to 2 vertical stripes with 1 large silver star. If you continue to demonstrate successful combat leadership, you are promoted to Podpovnik, or Lieutenant Colonel. You direct operations across several battalions or serve as a deputy at the divisional level. You coordinate the elements that keep thousands of men moving, the fuel, the shells, and the training schedules. Your board now carries 2 large silver stars on 2 vertical stripes. You are a senior field officer now, and the golden star at the top of your rank insignia marks your growing authority within the vast Soviet machine. Level 9, the Polovnik. You have reached the rank of Polovnik, the senior field officer rank of the Red Army. You stand just below the generals, often commanding entire regiments or brigades consisting of thousands of soldiers. You are the crucial bridge between the frontline commands and the high staff headquarters. You are responsible for ensuring that military doctrine, logistics, and combat readiness are maintained at a massive scale. Your shoulder board is distinguished by 2 vertical red stripes and 3 silver stars arranged evenly beneath the universal golden star. This 3rd star marks your immense responsibility. You have become a titan of the battlefield, overseeing operations that decide the fate of entire cities. Yet you are still just 1 step away from the golden boards of the general officer ranks. Level 10, General Major. You have stepped into the elite echelons of the high command as a General Major. You now command a division of 10,000 to 15,000 men. Your duties shift from tactical skirmishes to coordinating regimental commanders, directing massive artillery fire, and securing supply lines for large-scale operations. You achieve this through proven success as a colonel in frontline command. Your shoulder board is now gold in color, featuring 1 large silver star at the center beneath the universal golden star emblem. The mud of the trenches feels like a distant memory, replaced by the sterile smell of maps and the heavy silence of a command bunker. Level 11, General Lieutenant and General Polkovnik. As a General Lieutenant, you command entire corps formations or serve as a Deputy Army Commander. Your responsibility is the planning of large operational maneuvers and overseeing the performance of subordinate generals. Your gold shoulder board carries 2 large silver stars arranged vertically. If you ascend to General Polkovnik, Colonel General, you command entire fronts, vast formations of several armies, or occupy critical staff positions within the Soviet High Command. You play a decisive role in coordinating multi-front offensives. Your insignia now displays 3 large silver stars vertically. The air you breathe is thin, flavored by expensive tobacco, and the cold realization that your decisions move hundreds of thousands of lives like pieces on a board. Level 12, General Army. You reach the rank of General Army, the second highest tier in the wartime hierarchy. You coordinate multiple fronts, shaping the direction of the entire war at its highest operational levels. Your gold shoulder board carries 4 large silver stars, arranged vertically beneath the golden star emblem. This insignia symbolizes an immense scope of responsibility. You are no longer a soldier. You are a pillar of the state. Level 13, Marshals and Chief Marshals of Branches. In 1943, the Red Army created specialized marshal ranks for branches like artillery, aviation, and armored troops. You are responsible for the overall strategy and modernization of your specific field. Your board features a large silver star and a branch emblem, crossed cannons for artillery, or a tank for armored troops. If promoted to Chief Marshal of the branch, you represent the highest authority in that field, shaping doctrine and directing weapons development. Your unique board features 1 large silver star enclosed within a silver laurel wreath. Level 14, Marshal of the Soviet Union. You have attained the Marshal of the Soviet Union, the supreme military rank. Standing above all generals and branch marshals, you represent the pinnacle of command authority. Your gold shoulder board, framed with a thin red border, carries a large silver star, much larger than those of general officers, and a full-color Soviet state symbol. This board is the mark of the most senior military leaders in the USSR. Level 15, Generalissimus. The final, unique rank is Generalissimus of the Soviet Union, created in 1945 specifically for Joseph Stalin. It symbolizes a supreme commander-in-chief position above even the marshals. The board is fully gold and more elaborate than any other, featuring a large golden state emblem in full color. Its most distinctive feature is an enormous golden star paired with wide golden fringe. This rank stands beyond the military hierarchy, representing ultimate political and military authority. You are the state itself.